How goes it, everybody? I'm Cujo, and welcome back to Sloppy Dog Gaming. This video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to go into how to find some things in the forest. Sons of the forest, I said. That's what I said. We're going to get the shovel. We're going to get the rope gun, the stun gun, the rebreather, all the three main caves you need to get into to kind of progress through the game. So I hope you enjoy it. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you got something to say it down below. Enjoy the video. All right, so this is the Rebreather cave entrance right here on the north shore. So if you just hop inside here, we'll put our GPS away real quick. All right, so it's going to bring you into a first loot area. There's some bullets on the ground. There's some skulls. There's some computers and such. Nothing too crazy here. A little bit of lore on the ground. If you're just going to follow the cave all the way up through. It'll be a jump scare. You got to crouch under the rock. You still just continue following the cave straight. Once you come down the hill into this water, there will be mobs here. There's some more loot over here. A guy on the ground. You can just run straight past these guys. These guys won't attack me because we're doing this video mode. Not real game, but you stick to the right. There's a path right, left. You stick to the right. Come up this tunnel. Follow the tunnel all the way down. The tunnel will open up a little bit. You need to stay to the right. There's a path up here. Maybe it's down this other tunnel. Yeah, right here, there's another path here. You can stick to the... If you go to the right there, you're going to get stuck in a dead end. More loot here with this guy. Grenades, some bullets, some more monsters, mutants, whatever they are. There's a radio attached up to the ceiling. Continue following that tunnel to the right. You'll go past some babies. There's only one way to go still. Just keep following the tunnel. And you'll see a guy hanging right here. There's a cage back there with a big monster in it. And the taser is directly behind him. Grab your taser. Check it out. Have some super cool music going on. There's also some more loot around here. I don't believe there's anything at the back. No. So now we're going to backtrack down this tunnel until we get to the water. Go past the babies, past the radio, and you just continue straight when the cave opens back up where there's that spot that goes to the right. It's just a dead end. There's not much down there. There's a little bit of loot, some flares, I believe, but that's about it. Continue down the tunnel straight until you come out to here where the water is, and you'll make a right. Follow the little stream. There's nothing back to the right. You just follow it straight through the water. There's no mobs in here, and it's going to open up into a bigger cave. In this cave, you want to kind of stay to the right. There's no place to go over to the left here. You just stay to the right, keep walking through the tunnel, and you'll have another crouch point. Crouch under the rock, and then just continue down the tunnel. And you'll come up to this opening where there's some loot. There's loot on the ground all over the place. Some body parts, some rocks, some rope in places, and some booze, I believe. And the rebreather is sitting right over here next to a computer and some books and stuff. But there is a shark in the water, as you can see. All right, so the way you get out of here, you can either jump up this rock. You can jump up it. I have done it in regular mode before. Or you can risk it and try to kill this guy. I think pistol's one hit when I've done it before, if you shoot him with the pistol. Or you just jump in the water and just freaking YOLO it. You put your rebreather in. And there's really only one way to go in here. I'm going to turn the cave light off because it's a little easier to see. Because it's glaring off of our oxygen mask. So you see the oxygen does go down. You just follow this trail pretty much straight out into the ocean. I don't believe there's any other turns off of it. You just keep continuing to follow the trail all the way until you open up out into the ocean. And you come out right out from where the cave was. Let's get to the shore. There's where the cave entrance is, right over here. And that's rebreather and stun gun. All right, so from the stun baton location, which was right over there in the pile of skulls, you just turn around, come over to this cave location. This is going to be for the rope gun, is the main loot in here. There's also a cross in here and I believe a couple other things. So as you come into here, there's just going to be some basic loot. Let's put our GPS away. We don't need it. Basic loot down on the ground. We're going to follow the cave all the way to the back. Or through the tunnel. The only way we can go. It's going to open up. There's going to be some mobs down in here. There's not a ton. I mean, they're creeping around over here. If we stick to the right, I believe it is, up into this little nook up here. If we look in this hand on the ground, you'll see the cross. You can pick the cross up. We can use that against all the mobs. Come back here. It's just a dead end. Some more regular loot. And then if we stick around to the side, we can follow the wall around if we want and make it easier. There's some regular loot and stuff, some lore. And then we can follow down this hallway. You can go on the top or the bottom. They both meet up at the same spot. And we are going to get up here to a giant friggin' monster blocking the way. All right, on the ground right here by this guy. I don't know what he's doing, if he's dead or what. But on the ground next to him are some time bombs. If we grab here, equip our time bomb, we can then throw it at the dude, which will blow him up. And then we can continue through all of his flesh. Get it out of the way. It's got a gross sound. Follow the hallway to the back. All right, so after you blow the guy up and come down the hallway, you're going to open up into a big cave down here. So there is loot in this cave. It all seems like basic loot. You can kind of just push through, run past these guys, and follow the cave around to the back. There'll be a bunch of guys hanging from the ceilings. There's a cool drawing on the wall. Friggin' toe guys, whatever, finger monsters. And you can just follow the cave straight through towards the back. There'll be some babies you can go through. Some more dudes hanging. Continue towards the back of this opening. It's kind of just like a wider tunnel. There's not really other ways to go off of it. It'll come close down into a little tunnel. Continue through there until it opens up big again. When you get into this section with the water, just follow the water. The cave is going to open up and have some mobs in it. Jump scare point. If you can stick to the water, just stick to the water. You'll get through it a little quicker, a little easier without having to search around. I didn't really find much other loot in here other than just regular stuff. Continue past some more bodies through the tunnel. More hanging bodies. Keep running through the tunnel. You get to some more babies, dudes on the ground. I don't even think there's any loot here at all. Run past the babies, the dudes swinging. Some more guys swinging. There's some rope here you can collect if you need some rope. Keep following the tunnel all the way around. You go past some golden walls and you get to a fork. If you stay to the right, you'll come up just to an overlook point. You can't really look. There's stalactites and stalagmites closed off. There's some ammo up here, some lore, and a guy. That's about it. We're going to follow the trail back down the way we came, and we'll take this trail off to the right now. And you go past the mush piles of bones and stuff. Continue running through. You'll go past a bunch of babies. Hopefully they're not blocking the hole for you like they are here. If I can work my way through. There we go. So after you come through the hole with the babies, there's going to be a trail off to the left with some ammo. And if we stick to the right here, we'll come through another water opening. We just follow this kind of straight around to the back. There's not really alternate ways to go. Get into some more stalactites and stalagmites. Continue following the openings in the cave through some babies. And we'll get to an overlook point here also. This is where you find the rope gun. So you collect up your rope gun. There's some ammo here also. So now that you have your rope gun, you can collect some stuff on there. You'll see that it has an icon to go on the cable. So we'll zip line down here. So once you're at the bottom from the rope, there is a mob down here. I didn't see any loot or anything down at the bottom over here. So you can just follow the trail up. There's going to be not many more mobs. There's a couple of those like V-shaped guys, the friggin' twins, whatever they're called. And you just follow the trail up here to the exit. There's the other one. He's running with us. Continue following the trail. The tunnel. Cave. Whatever you want to call it. It'll look like it's tightening up and you come around the corner and you will be at the cave exit. And it spits you right out down here. So you can go into the exit. You're not going to be able to do much, though. Let's check our map. And this is where we come out. All right, so we're here at the shovel cave. There'll be 3 guys standing up front. The cave location is right to the west of the mountains. We just got to run up here, chop the wood out of the way. You got to get all of it or else it won't activate the thing. We're going to scurry inside. We're going to come out right to a zip line. Put this away. So there'll be a zip line location right as soon as you get inside. Tap E on that because we do have the zip line now. It's just going to basically bring us over some stalagmites. It doesn't bring anything crazy. There's some general loot over to the right side over there. But we're going to need the rebreather to come down here into the water. And you'll basically just follow the tunnel through. There's only one way to go. Come down in the tunnel. We'll have to turn around, go back this way. There are not side caves off of this in the water that I have found anyways. Maybe there is. I don't think there is, though. We're just going to follow the cave up through. And you'll see the top of the water come in. Pop out. And we're going to walk up a hill. There are some mobs in here. If you're on normal mode, that's what I'm on here. You'll see these mobs here. There's like 4 of them in there. You can probably run past all those guys. You're going to start sliding down this little ramp here and open up into a bigger cave. Back into the water. We just head off to the right. When you splash down in the water, there's nothing really in there. Some more general loot here. Some food and some weapons, and not weapons, but ammo and everything. We're going to come through this gold area here. And we're going to follow this trail straight towards the right, towards the back. It's going to come to another tunnel. Again, there's not that many mobs. You can probably run through it without having to fight anybody, really. There's a set of twins here, open up into a bigger tunnel. Again, you kind of just stay towards the right and go towards the back. And you'll get the, you'll go into the tunnel. There's a bunch of loot in here also. It's all generalized loot. Another set of twins and some babies. Some more loot on the ground as we come through. Some dudes hanging from the ceiling. I'm gonna jump in the water real quick. Go up a hill. Follow this tunnel all the way back through. And we get to the second rebreather location. Again, you just follow the tunnel. There's only one way to go. You can't get lost under the water. We're going to come up and follow to the back. We'll be greeted by a couple more mobs. Stay to the right again. I think there's some loot back here in this corner. No, actually, there's not even. I thought that was the case. Not even any loot back there. And you're going to see some lights overlooking the area where we're trying to go. There'll be some more babies here. You can probably try to grab. I don't think there's anything up there either. And here lies the shovel. We'll get the shovel. Shovel's collected. It's very tempting to jump off and to see what that is, but I don't think we should do that. And I think to exit the cave, we got to come back the way we came. Go past the babies again. We'll be following the tunnel. Go to the right a little bit here. There's the finger guy. There's two dudes standing there. Come back into the water. Go back through the rebreather location. Down through the water. Don't get caught up on the stalagmites. And we'll come back up out of the water. Looks like there's some money on the ground there. Still, there's just general loot all over. Come through the tighter tunnel here. The water past the hanging guys. The twins. We're going to kind of do the opposite now. We're going to kind of stay to the left a little bit. You can swing around this way if you got to avoid mobs. They just bring it back towards the right. Or basically straight through on this cave. You'll see the tunnel at the end by the gold. Continue to run through. Follow the tunnel. Open back up into the cave here. We're going to stick again to the leftish. To meet up with this other gold entrance tunnel. I'm guessing that's gold. I don't know what else it would be. And you'll see a bunch of rocks explode out. There'll be a big mob guy. If you have an explosive of some type, equip that. Blow this guy up. You don't have to deal with him. I don't know if that's going to be close enough. It was close enough. New tunnel opens up. We'll follow that through. And if you don't have a time bomb, these cases right here do have grenades in them. I believe those will work also. But you're going to come through the tunnel. Up and around. There's only one place to go through this tunnel until you get to a hole in the floor, basically. There'll be some babies. Those are the most dangerous thing in the tunnel. Just continue down the new hallway. New tunnel, whatever you want to call it. And go up a little hill. There'll be some more babies here. Just continue. There's only one place to go. And you will come to where you can drop down into a lower section. And this lower section will just open you up to the cave exit. You don't need to go through the cave exit. You can take the entrance the way that you came in. But it's just another way to go. And that's how you get the shovel. So if you come out of this exit here, you will be here on the map. Let's pull it up. So we're just to the like southwest of the cave entrance.